Hi guys, it's Kim, Notes from My Needle. Welcome to my first video of 2019. Actually FlossTube number 6 this time, as opposed to last time when I apparently could not math. I hope everybody had a great holiday. Happy New Year to everybody, and thanks for coming back to watch my channel. I have lots to show you, lots to talk about. Have my trusty notes right here. So I guess we'll just hop right in. I guess I'll talk about my whips first. Right now I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 whips. Maybe 9. I'm pretty sure it's just 8 though. On the go. And one of my goals for this year is to kind of get it more. 8 is a lot for me. And I'd like to get it pared down to a more kind of manageable number. For me, it kind of stresses me out to have that many projects on the go. And I mean, I do have some projects that I've finished that I haven't FFO'd yet as well. But we'll just jump into some of my current whips. There's no change to any of my Joan Elliott pieces or my Tiny Modernist Halloween style, so I'm not going to bother showing those because it would literally just be repetitive and showing the same thing. I did get quite a bit done on Mend. This is one of the block parties from Hands On Design. And the last time I did this in a Stitch With Me, I didn't have any of this done over here. So I finished that tomato. And I put the handles on the scissors and put the back stitching in there on the sewing machine. And it's coming along nicely. This has been a really fun stitch, and it's fairly fast. I feel that way, I think, because the motifs, like, they're quick to stitch up. So I'm really enjoying doing that, and it's actually been, I wish I could remember what the fabric's called, because it's so soft and it's so nice to stitch on that I kind of wish I had written down what it was called so that I could buy more. And I'm keeping that in my trusty sewing beam project bag. My next whip is a Mill Hill kit. This is one of the Charms stockings. It's this one. And I've completed all the stitching on it. I just need to put the beading on. These were really fun too. I was surprised how much I enjoyed doing these as well. I did have one that I finished. I'll try to remember to put a picture in because I'm after giving it away as a Christmas gift. So there's that. My next one, this is almost finished. This is Country Cottage Needlework Santa Sampler. And all I have left to do on this is put in the back stitching. Like you can see, I started doing it in the cookies there and on the gingerbread man. So I just have to put in the little details, obviously give it an iron. This is on 18 count opalescent Ada, and it's a hand dyed by Rolanda. And she dyed, it's a special order. She dyed this for me. I told her the project I wanted to do on it, and she did a special dye lot. And then I have my Lizzie Kate 6 Fat Men. This is where I'm currently at. I have 2 blocks completed and the little transition birdhouse in the middle, and then I'm going to move on to another block. I do need to finish the words up here. I've definitely played some margin chicken because I'm pretty sure I mismeasured, but I think it's going to fit, so I'm really liking doing this. And I like that it's not so, it's winter, but it's not specifically Christmas, so I can work on it and then display it. And I plan to turn it into a wall hanging once it's complete. I have a perfect little spot in my doorway that has a hook meant for little hanging things. And that is it for my whips. For FFOs, unfortunately, I have some, or I had some during the month of December, but I don't have them anymore. They're either packed away with the Christmas items, or they were given out as gifts. I did take a short video clip, so I will insert there somewhere around here so that you can see, and there's a photograph of a couple of them that I'll try to insert as well. But the ones that I finished were the Country Cottage Works Snowman Trio. I finished that into a cushion and hung that on my own Christmas tree. I also finished Frosty Flakes by Little House Needleworks, and I did that as a hard finish ornament for my own tree as well. And I finished Cardinal Winter, and I turned that one also into a hard finish and put that on my own tree. I did also take a snowman from one of the, I think it was a Country Cottage Needleworks pattern. I can't remember which pattern it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Country Cottage Needleworks pattern. And I just took the snowman off of the pattern and just stitched it on a piece of fabric, and then I made it into a snow globe and ornament, and I gave that to one of my good friends for Christmas. And then I also finished, as I said, one of those Mill Hill stocking. It was a snowman ornament, and my friend liked that so much that she bought it from me for her mom and gave it to her mom for Christmas. And I'll try to put in the other video clip I have and put in the pictures somewhere around here. Hi, just wanted to show you some projects that I finished up before I end up giving them away as Christmas gifts or forget to show them in my next FlossTube, and I'm going to insert this footage into my next video. I have this one that I'm going to keep for myself. It's Snowman Trio, Country Cottage, and it's just a pillow. I just backed it in this really cute fabric and just put like a little simple hanger on it. I didn't feel like it needed any trim or anything else, and I'm going to put that on my own tree. I got this super cute little penguin as part of a Christmas exchange. I'm pretty sure it's a Lizzie Kate, but it's super cute. She also gave me some flosses, but you know, I broke the YouTube rule and I've opened and used them, so oops. And I finished this Frosty Flakes. I love how it turned out. It's not perfect. It's my first time trying to do like a flat fold or like a flat ornament, and I think I need to buy a better cutter for the mat board because it's off a little bit, and you know, I messed up with the glue a bit, but I mean, it's for my own tree and I love it. And then the last one I have to show you is one that I just finished. I'm gifting to a friend. I attempted to do one of the balls that Vonna had gifted to Michelle Bendy Stitchy, and I think it turned out really good. Like, I got the snow in there and it works and it's all together, and I think it turned out super cute, and I hope my friend really likes it. And again, I backed it in that same really cute fabric. Anyway, just wanted to do a quick one to show you all of these things before I end up giving them away or putting them on my tree and forgetting. And we'll continue on with my regular video. Bye! Alright, so let's move on to purchases. I didn't go too crazy with the purchases. Just a few things. I purchased a new tripod, which I am currently using to film this video. I also bought some of the Dritz needle holders. These are fantastic. There's a magnet in there. These are great. So I really like these. Although it came with labels, but it only goes to size 26, and I think these are 28 John James Petites, I'm pretty sure. But I'll just have to like draw with a Sharpie on the end or something, which is fine. I did have a few patterns. This one I purchased before Christmas, but I don't think I showed it. I haven't started it yet. Country Cottage Needleworks, Merry Christmas, My Dear. I'm going to save this to work on later because I really want to get that dot print linen and try that because I really like how it looks in the model. So I'm going to wait and purchase that, but I have this for now. I also purchased from Good Morning Maui, Rainbow Bright. It's not the greatest picture because I print all my charts in black and white, but Rainbow Bright was one of my favorites as a kid in the 80s, so I had to buy it, and I think I'm going to turn it into like a little makeup bag or a little change purse or something like that. I bought Tiny Modernist, Every Day is an Adventure. I thought it would be perfect to go with my Emma Congdon Stitchrovia, Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost, because I kind of want to make that a little bit of a adventure wall, I guess. Like a, not like the whole wall and not like a triptych, but like a few different patterns that are kind of themed around, you know, traveling and adventure and journeys and things like that. I also purchased Winter Deer by Stitchrovia. I fell in love with it and it had to be mine. And I do also have the journey start. A journey starts of 1,000 miles starts with one step. It was in an issue of, I cannot remember which magazine. I want to say The World of Cross Stitching, but it might have been Cross Stitch Crazy. But it's from 2016. If you look at one of the most recent videos that Pam and Steph put out, Steph is currently working on this pattern, and I'm pretty sure she gives the issue number that pattern is in, but I'm not 100% sure. I did also buy some fabric, which I didn't pull out. Hold please, I will get that. Sorry about that, forgot to pull it out. I did purchase some more fabric from Rolanda. I have all of the Lizzie Kate Boo Clubs, these ones, and in this Day of the Dead Kitty project bag that I made, and I've been trying to find the perfect fabric to do them on. Excuse me. I've been wanting to do it on like a limey green, and Rolanda was having a sale on some offcuts of fabric that were like kind of oopsies and didn't turn out quite the way she wanted, and this was one of them, and I think it is absolutely perfect, oopsies and all, for that Lizzie Kate piece. It's definitely long enough, and it's just perfect. I think it's a 16 count. It's either 16 count or an 18 count Ada. I can't remember which it is. I think it's 16. Well, it might be 18. And I just thought it would be perfect, and I'm going to start that as soon as I'm done with my Tiny Modernist Halloween sale. So, I guess the only thing left to talk to you about is kind of my plans for 2018 and how I kind of want this year of stitching to go. Oh, actually, sorry. I have one more item that I got for Christmas. My husband got me one of those Krynic cording drills so I can make my own cording with Vanna Pfeiffer, the Twisted Stitchers tutorial, so I'm super stoked about that. Alright, sorry I'm jumping all over the place. I'm not very organized today. So kind of what my plans are, I want my whips to be a little bit more rotational as opposed to being monogamous in my stitching, which I sometimes tend to do, especially on the smaller projects where I'm kind of just like, I want to punch it out and get it done. But like as I showed you there, I have 4 patterns that I want to start. I have more than that I want to start sitting over on my sewing table. So I was thinking that if I gave myself kind of a schedule, kind of like how Priscilla and Chelsea do, where they have their hashtags for like Santa Sundays and Merry Mondays and like Witchy Wednesdays and stuff like that. So I kind of want to go along the same lines, but with a few changes. I think I'm going to do Santa Sundays and Merry Mondays for now to get the Santa sampler done. But I think after I'm done the Santa sampler, I'm going to put Christmas aside for a little bit because I don't have the fabric I want to do the Merry Christmas, My Dear anyway. And I'm going to work on something else once that's done. I am going to use the Witchy Wednesday that they do as well to work on my Halloween stuff because I really only have for Halloween now the Tiny Modernist Sal, which is really close to being finished. I think I only have like one room left, a little bit of back stitching, and a little bit of like the trees and background stuff on the one side. So I don't think it'll take super long to do. Like, I think I could get that done over a couple of witchy Wednesdays. I think Thursday, I'm going to call Thursday True North Thursday, because Canada, True North, and use that to work on my Canadian Beauty by Joan Elliott until that's finished, or any other patriotic Canadian patterns that I might have. I don't think I have anything else, though that Stitchrovia Canada sampler is on my wish list, but I haven't decided yet if I really want to stitch that or not, because I have no idea where I would put it, and that's something that definitely lends itself to being framed as opposed to being turned into a wall hanging or something similar. And then Fridays I'm going to use as Fantasy Friday, which will kind of encompass most of my other Joan Elliott, so my magical butterfly, my unicorn that needs to be done, anything else that's kind of like mythical and magical or anything like that could kind of fall in there. And then basically Tuesday and Saturdays would be stitch what I want. So that could be anything from Six Fat Men to Mend to anything else that I kind of have as a whip that doesn't fit into any other category. I mean, we'll see how long I last at that. Who knows? I might do it for a week and decide it's really kind of too strict for me and I'm just going to stitch what I want when I want. But, I mean, I think doing it on a schedule like that would let me get some of these larger whips that I've kind of been putting off out of the way. Joan Elliott. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I couldn't resist trying to be silly. But it isn't so monogamous that I'll get really bored sitting there trying to finish this off. And I really, I've kind of gotten back into my cross-stitch groove now. And I kind of don't want to lose that again, because that happened the last time. I kind of was telling myself, oh, you have to work on these big pieces, and I just felt like I got nothing accomplished, and it kind of made cross-stitch more of a chore than something that's meant to be fun and relaxing. I mean, that's pretty much all I have with my stitching. Do any of you have any, I don't want to say resolutions, because resolutions to me means like you have something that is bad that you need to change. I prefer goals. So do any of you have any 2019 goals for cross stitch or anything else? I mean, those are my cross stitch goals so far. Obviously, as things get finished, they'll become more fluid and other goals will come in their place as certain goals are met. I do have a few like life goals. I do want to be more organized because I can be fairly all over the place. One of my 2019 goals is doing a 30-day yoga challenge. I'm currently doing with a bunch of my other friends the Yoga with Adrian 30-day dedicate yoga challenge, and that's been fun so far. Though I did discover that my mat is definitely not thick enough for my hardwood floors because it kills on my knees, but that is what it is. Live and learn. I am going to try to keep my cross-stitch purchases to a minimum this year. Hopefully, that's another reason why I want to get a lot of these whips out of the way, because if I don't have all of these whips going, then that means there's room for new projects. I have a bunch of fabric, I have projects, I want to start using some of that up so that I can actually put some money aside and maybe go on a shopping trip to the cross-stitch store in New Brunswick. It's only a 2.5 hour drive, and I'd like to have a decent chunk of money to drop in the store in case I see something that I really, really like. I'm gearing up now. My husband is leaving on Monday on a 6 weeks course. He's a member of the Canadian Navy, and he's going to complete a course to complete a promotion. And where he's going to be, there's a cross-stitch store, so I'm sending him with a list of fancy floss that I would like him to pick up for me and bring back, because I have a project in mind for it, and it's cheaper than ordering it online and paying shipping. So he's just going to have a list and go in and ask one of the people to help him find all these things, because he doesn't have a sweet clue, but he loves me, so he'll do it. Anyway, I think that's everything for now. Yeah, I hope everybody is having a fantastic January wherever you are, and again, Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a great holiday season, and until my next video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!